this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio. I feel like this is so scorpionic, my outfit today. But anyways, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, as well as the cross watcher of the Scorpio. And these are bonus readings before I do July. Because why not, you know? Why not? We're gonna do Midnight Hour because it just feels like it's the right vibe. This is my Midnight Hour Oracle deck that I created. Here we go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as a cross watcher. You have Candle. Candle is a card of hope, guidance, and clarity. There's some sort of, I don't want to say, you know that feeling of like when all hope is lost? And it really ties into the fact that June is the month of miracles. There's some sort of miraculous thing that happens here. Like, even though it feels bleak and all hope is lost, it really isn't. You have fog, mystery hidden in confusion. Keep hearing Elton John's Candle in the Night. That's about Marilyn Monroe, right? Candle in the Light. Something is coming in. You see how the hand is barely visible? Something is almost here. Hope is not lost. See, look, shooting star, make a wish, manifest, and believe. Oh my God, June is the month of miracles. Don't give up hope, man, because that very last second when people give up is usually when it happens. You're turning a corner here. Sacrifice. See, someone's exhausted. It says exhausted and depleted. It's at that very last moment when hope is almost gone that you got to find that you got to dig deep, but something is coming at the last second. It comes in clutch. Something comes in at the midnight hour, hence why we're using my midnight hour oracle. You have the broom, cleaning house, freedom, and protection. Very witchy vibes. That's the broom, right? It's a witch's broom. And you have secrets. Well, you got mystery and hidden twice. Very scorpionic energy because Scorpio is that sign of like, they're very secretive. They're very private. They're very mysterious. Obviously, it depends what else they have in their chart. Depends on their moon sign, Venus, life experience, blah, 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 blah. But the very strong characteristics of a typical Scorpio, especially if we're talking about a Scorpio male, is mysterious, obsession, total Scorpio too. Scorpios are very obsessive and possessive. You're mine. That's what I heard. Past life. Oh, it's so Bram Stoker's Dracula. You're mine. See me now. I have crossed oceans of time to find you. Oh my God, it's so deliciously past lifey. This connection, that vampire sort of archetype energy has been coming up a lot in the readings. Your free spirit. Isolation. Someone here likes to be a lone ranger. Likes to be alone. Intensity and a love offer. Wow, Scorpio, this is like all over the place. I mean, things start ramping up in a particular connection. You could meet somebody and it like just really shifts quickly. Extremely intense energy here. Somebody's personality might be intense. Spontaneous. Yeah, I told you that. It will shift quickly. It shifts fast. Affection. God, somebody here adores somebody else. I mean, it's almost like, it's just so Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like the way he was like obsessed with her. Independence. Yeah, someone's a lone ranger. They love to be alone. They might see you first, right? They might notice you first. They're watching you. What the fuck? Listen, my job is not to understand it. My job is to just relay the messages correctly as I hear them being channeled and to read the cards. So you guys figure it out. My life is not as together as it seems. I lost myself for a little while. Yeah. Somebody did lose themselves. They were almost out of hope. Somebody was giving up hope. They were in a very dark place. You do understand that, right? You got to go through the dark to get to the light. Someone here is coming out of something. They're coming out of some sort of darkness. They're coming out of some sort of metamorphosis, transformation. I bury myself in work to forget you. No, I can't shuffle this away. Just being near you is intoxicating. That's kind of the gist of this entire energy. Someone is extremely intoxicated with you. They're like obsessed, or you're the one obsessed with them. It's very Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like when he saw her on the street. Remember when he saw Winona Ryder on the street and he was just like, oh my God, because it's like a haunting, right? It's like a haunting. Where's my golden universe? Here it is. I know if I'm haunting you, you must be haunting me. Yeah, they were in a really dark place. Someone here was, you know, kind of, it's like they were giving up hope. It could be also that when someone's just about to give up hope, there's a Lovers, see? Right when they're about to give up hope, love comes in, Two of Cups. Holy shit. Love comes in and saves the day. Someone here was really going through some shit. They did lose themselves. But you got to lose yourself to find yourself. It's all part of like ascension. It's all part of a spiritual awakening. It's like dark night of the soul energy. This particular energy as well, it feels like there's something really serendipitous too about the meeting of these two people. Six of Swords could be via travel. But remember when the hand in the Fall card, and I said looks like something's coming really close. It's approaching. There it is. You guys might be on the brink of meeting if you haven't met yet. Six of Wands. Someone here is very successful. Very successful person. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. It's the kind of person who's very cautious about offering or doing too much because they don't want to put themselves in a position to get hurt, right? Because you can see in the past, someone here has been really hurt. So the Knight of Pentacles being the slowest ass energy in the entire deck is someone here takes their time. They move at a snail speed because they like to be sure. They don't want to get into nothing quick. They're not about that. They're nervous about that. They're not necessarily spontaneous when it comes to love. Like they just jump in. Hey, I met someone new. I just asked him out. I don't think this person does that. They're not that kind of person. They're a bit more reserved when it comes to emotions and love. Hanged Man. I mean, that is a pause, but it's also about enlightenment. Heavy, heavy energy of spiritual awakening. Mortar and Pestle, and that's about alchemy. Someone here is going through massive transformation. Wow, told you it's slow. Look at that, the wine. See, the wine is about like taking your time, right? It talks about ripening and it develops over time. I told you this person's not that kind of person. They're not very quick and spontaneous where they just like a person and think they're attractive and goes, hey, you want to fucking go out? They don't do that. We have sparks here, fireworks. It's passion, chemistry, lust, right? It's very explosive energy. It could be hot sex and just like a really passionate, this person's like really good in bed. But there's a lot of passion here. I heard Passion of the Christ. You know, that Jesus energy is part of the brotherhood energy, very divine masculine. There's a lot of extremely intense, electric sort of energy between the two of you. It's very, very sexually charged, but it's not just physical. You know, that's the thing about wine as well too, right? The grapes have to go through this process of transformation. They go from grapes into wine. There's something about that, like alchemy and change here that's, you know, really screaming through this reading. Maybe that's symbolic of the connection. It has to go through a phase. Maybe you guys go from friends to lovers. The road, choices, options, free will. That's what sticks out the most in the card is free will. We all have it. There's something big here about free will. Someone here has been debating about that. Someone here was going to choose free will and opt out of something. Oh, the ring. Oh, it's so fucking exactly this energy. It's so like ancient and old and divine and just vampire-ish and just so like, I've been looking for you. I've been crossing oceans of time to find you. It's so intense and like, but then the ring here, the reason it makes me feel like that is because there's this bond, this promise and bond here. The promise is I will find you in every lifetime. I mean, that's what it feels like the promise is. I will find you in every lifetime. And it looks like they have. You have the dog bottom of the deck, which is again friendship. So for some of you, that there's some kind of a friendship connection here. I will find you in every lifetime. Butterfly, told you there's some sort of big fucking transformation. Told you. Metamorphosis, major transformation, could be spiritual, right? Where this is like a spiritual awakening. But it's also just extreme, huge alchemy. You also have the church here, which is fucking marriage. I mean, yeah. Yeah, this is someone that you could end up marrying. But it's almost like, it's like you're already married. Because you're probably married from a past life. Souls just feel like they're still married. I don't feel that. Endings. I mean, that's all scorpionic energy, right? Death, destruction, endings. I told you, it feels like somebody here was running out of hope. Elusiveness, very private, detached. Someone's very, very aloof, very detached, very private, very guarded. This person does not wear their heart on their fucking sleeve at all. You have vacation, which of course it wouldn't be a reading without vacation or travel. Could meet while on vacation. There's something connected with vacation or travel, and here you have adoration, because that's how they're going to be. Like, they're just going to be staring at you. And you'll just be like, and they're just staring at you. Kind of creepy, sort of, almost, but sexy, but also kind of creepy. Like what? They're like, nothing. And you're like, well, then stop fucking looking at me. And they're like, no, I want to look at you. I've been waiting for you. It's so Scorpio, right? Guardian angel. You have paper roses. Yeah, this is forever. This ain't temporary, bitch. It's forever. Because paper roses last forever. I'm telling you, this person, it's very alchemy again. See, change. But you know what the big change also is? Is like you guys are the same souls in different bodies in this life. I've crossed oceans of time to find you. I would find you in every lifetime. That was the promise. The vow. Till death do us part, and even in death. No matter what form, no matter what dimension, I will find you. Even if we're earthworms, you know, find you. Even if we're birds, if you're a bird, I'm a bird. You know, very notebook shit. This person's very, very deep when it comes to like love and emotions, but people wouldn't know that about them. People wouldn't know that about them. Death again. That's you, Scorpio. Look, Two of Cups. I mean, it is like a death, right? Death of the old lifetimes and rebirth into this new one. I would find you in every lifetime. But it also is very symbolic of there has to be a death of the connection somehow, and then it rebirths. So whether it's death of friendship, and then now it's going to be rebirthed into something romantic. Four of Cups. Someone here refuses to take anything less than what they're looking for, anything less than they want. This card can be of indifference or of not being very satisfied, but she says, no, I'm not interested in dating nobody else unless it's the one. And I feel like they may have felt that same way too. One more. Wow, Eight of Wands, big shift. Big shift. That could be like travel because it's a lot of movement and action. It could be communication. There's just like a big, huge overnight and a blink of an eye thing. And it can be awakening. It can be a transformation, metamorphosis, but it can also be like meeting. Now let's get into your extended. Reminder, follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, because I do live readings there. I just did one today and you're not going to want to miss that one. This extended will not be on my website. This will be on Patreon. So if you are a patron already on Patreon, I'll see you there. If you're not, click below this video the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. The Patreon link is there, okay? Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube, and I will see you in the Patreon reading. Love you.